Hello and welcome to Odds and Ends number 10. In this episode we'll cover the possible future of nitrogen-fixing corn. To that end you'll be studying a paper by Dr. Alan Van Denzy, who is tinkering around with the possibility of breeding nitrogen-fixing corn. Many different grass species such as Miscanthus X giganticus, some millets, and some sugarcane specimens, there are associations between their roots and microbes called diasporic species. They're similar to nitrogen-fixing bacteria in legumes but in different families. In previous studies by Dr. Triplett, Dr. Estrada, and several others, it was suggested that ancient primitive maize or corn land races may have unique interactions between the diesotrophic bacteria. In a landrace called the Sierra Mix landrace, found in Oaxaca, Mexico, a species of nitrogen-fixing bacteria called Boeckhuria was found. It was found that the Sierra Mix landrace had on its brace roots a mucus substance that coated this root system that allowed for various bacteria to grow on it. It was analyzed by the researchers and found various species of Rhizobium, Burkholdia, and Pseudomonas bacteria on it. Brace roots, by the way, are roots you sometimes see in corn that are used for anchoring the corn plant to the ground. The Sierra Mix landrace was further studied, and it was found that, unlike other corn plants where brace roots only grow for a certain period of time before stopping, the landrace Sierra Mix roots continue to grow, increasing the number of brace roots 3 to 4-fold. These roots secrete a mucus that is rich in the chemicals arabinose, fructose, and galactose, free sugar derivatives that are readily available to bacteria. On the screen you should be seeing an image of both the brace roots covered in mucus and the brace roots on a normal corn plant. It was found that regardless of where it's planted, the Sierra Mix maize can fix nitrogen from the air directly. It is unknown how it does this, but the two working hypotheses are the seeds contain the bacteria within the seed's body, allowing for the bacteria to grow alongside the corn crop generation after generation. The second hypothesis is that through the mucus, Sierra Mix can recruit different bacteria species to substitute for the ones they lost in their native region. The mucus was further analyzed and it was found that 3 species were the primary source of nitrogen fixation: H. cerocobidae, A. brasiliensis, and B. umami. Through other studies, it was found that, depending on the environment, the microbes found within the corn mucus can actually fix 30 to 80% of its nitrogen. The basis of this trait seems to be either environmental or seed-borne in terms of how it manifests, but the ability to produce the mucus seems to be a genetic trait. In the wild ancestor of corn, Teosinte, a similar mucus is found which contains a similar number of nitrogen-fixing species within its aerial root system. This may indicate that there was crossbreeding between the wild ancestor and post-domesticated corn in that region, allowing for some of the wild traits to be incorporated into the common corn germplasm within that region. This could plausibly mean that improvements in nitrogen efficiency could be accomplished in corn with a novel mechanism to replace much of the synthetic fertilizer we use with naturally fixed nitrogen. However, further breeding programs would have to be done in order to improve it for a commercial facility. For instance, these land races are 16 feet tall, making them ill-suited for combining in a modern corn system. Likewise, they will likely have to sequence the genome of these cultivars to search for the gene or genes that allow for nitrogen fixation. And here's me speculating, there could be the possibility that this trait is induced by specific bacteria that's bound to the seeds of this landrace, in which case it wouldn't be inherited but be an epigenetic phenomenon induced by the bacteria itself. interacting with the genome of the corn plant. But again, that's just me speculating. Regardless, there's probably a long way to go in terms of getting a nitrogen-fixing corn plant to the market. Well, that about covers everything. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to me on BitChute for a greater variety of content, 4 videos a week. And thank you to all my subscribers on both platforms. I appreciate it.